Hey geeks, it's Madison, down here in South Louisiana. When I'm not dreaming of a stay in Cinderella's castle, planning my next drink in Epcot, or crying in Ariel's grotto, I love to go geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and Lindsay.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. This week, we talk about some of the best-kept secrets at Disney World on episode 204 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin' Family Podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast that will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I am so excited you're here with us listening to our show, and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family. So join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' family members all around the world. And we take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' family. So come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other. And I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. All right, today I have two co-hosts with me. I'm going to bring the long-term family member, blood relation, on first. She's been called the best personal tour guide and a Walt Disney World encyclopedia so many times, she's lost count, and she almost took down the Great Wall in China with her rented electric scooter. Mama and I were shocked when we saw over $100 of zebra domes charged to our Animal Kingdom DVC Villas bill, and her laughing place is on a journey into imagination with Figment. She is the sweetest, the cutest, Disney, smartest too, Disney daughter in the world. It's Lindsay.
Hi, geeks.
I didn't have that part written down, Lindsay. Usually I have a script for that.
You just kind of improv.
I just totally improv that. I don't know why I got a frog in my throat all of a sudden.
It's the weather.
Just when I wanted to
It
record.
literally just got cold today for some reason. It was like November came and it was like, okay, it's time to be cold now, finally.
No, today.
And it's like 40 degrees.
That was this morning, but then it warmed up this afternoon.
I'm so mad.
Why?
Why didn't summer last so long?
You like the cold, huh?
I like the cold.
I know you do. Well, I know something you're really going to like, Lindsay.
What?
We brought on a new co-host.
My soul sister.
Yeah, I know you'd be excited. We talked about this. I think we announced it on our Facebook group.
Yes.
We did? Okay. We'll talk about some of the changes we're talking about coming up. We got some big announcements today, too.
Cool.
Two that I can think of.
I want to bring on my co-host.
Oh, yeah. Let's bring her on. She misses the Dreamfinder walking around character. I didn't even know that existed. That was
He's
before
a
our
free
time,
roaming
Lindsay.
Dreamfinder.
She's been known to stalk Streetmosphere up and down Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood Studios. She's rope dropped the Daily Poutine at Disney Springs. I love that. Well, she's a smart Disney kind of daughter to me. I didn't want to say that, but I'll talk more about that later. We've got Holly Bercase with us. Welcome, Holly.
Hello, geeks.
Holly, welcome to the Geekin' on WDW podcast.
It's great to be back.
Yes, but we want to make you a permanent co-host at least once a month.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Any opportunity I get to talk about Disney, I'm there, and you guys are like my favorites. Don't tell anybody else. So,
Thank you. So we're so excited you accepted our invitation, and I got to. Well, I didn't want to call you my adopted daughter because I met your mom. And I don't want to offend your mom.
She'd probably be like, "You can have her."
No, not your mom.
But you two are so alike. I've called you soul sisters. And
Holly's like my more literate, and she's able to speak better than I am. My other half.
Your older sister.
Yeah.
Too. She's a little bit older than you.
Just a little.
Not that much.
No, not much.
That much.
Really
actually.
not much.
But you guys are brilliant at Disney World, so I think this is a great topic for us to get into. It's going to be some of the best kept secrets around Disney World. I know you guys keep a lot of that minutia in your head.
We've talked about a lot of it too, but it's good to bring things back because we do have different listeners who've joined us along the way and might not know some of these little details.
Exactly, and I've got a couple of big announcements, but I'm going to save them till the end.
Sounds good.
What do you think, Holly?
You're gonna be able to contain yourself.
I think Holly knows them. I've been testing them out.
I think I do, but I'm just as excited to hear them as anyone else.
I did put them out to our Super Geek Facebook group.
Well, one of them was adding Holly.
Yeah, that was actually one of the big
regular
announcements. Yeah.
Everyone loves Holly.
I got two more after that.
I know.
Well, I want to talk a little bit of Disney news because I was coming home today. I ride the bus back and forth to work. And, someone had posted this in our Facebook group, and I totally didn't zone in on it. I don't know how I guess I didn't catch the title that well or something, but I am so excited about this. This is, there's construction going on there next to the Mexican Pavilion right before the pyramid. Mm-hmm. And we knew it was rumored to be a new quick service. Well, it's getting ready to open.
We could always use more Mexican food.
It's got a name, too. It's called Choza. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Holly. Choza de Margarita.
Yeah, I took French in high school, so no help.
Yeah, I think
Me too.
It's probably Choza de Margarita.
Choza de. Well, Margarita I can read. Anything
got that part down.
Anything with Margarita in its name's got to be good, right? And it's coming soon to Epcot's Mexican Pavilion, and they've got a lot of new.
Look at the avocado margarita.
Yeah, they've got a lot of new
quick service.
I know, this is a great article. Where am I reading this from? The Diz. And, I always talk about, I love the lime margarita, just the regular frozen one. And of course, that's going to be available. But they got a lime cucumber with Avion Blanco tequila. Mm-hmm. They've got
the menu. What I like about it is, whereas like the quick service, the one existing, you can get a lime on the rocks or a lime frozen. Like They have the few options, and you can either get it frozen or on the rocks. This sounds like they'll have unique ones that are frozen and unique ones that are on the rocks.
Yeah, it's got more intricate menu for the margaritas.
Yeah, I'll read out the frozen ones. The classic lime with tequila, Blanco. Lime sweet and sour, orange liqueur, and agave nectar. Wild strawberry with tequila Blanco, strawberry with prickly pear puree, violet flower liqueur and lime juice, and passion mango with tequila Blanco, orange liqueur, wild passion fruit, and mango puree. So those sound very exotic and yummy. Welcome to Mexico, guys.
The best reading.
Yeah.
It's like
like an American.
Yeah.
But you're right. Oh. Holly, did you see the other ones?
Yeah, and hopefully, I think what they're trying to do with this is they're trying to pull the people that are not there at La Cava inside, that the people just want to grab their margarita and mark it off the list. Okay, I got to drink in Mexico. So I think they're trying to have some more of those exotic, different margaritas at the outside stand, so that hopefully it'll take the pressure off La Cava, because I love La Cava. I mean, as you know, I like sitting in there, enjoying the dip and the guacamole and the margarita, but the line can be bonkers long if you go at the wrong time.
That's exactly the reason why I don't go to La Cava frequently. It's just because the line is so bad. And I'm just like, I'll just get a margarita outside. I don't care that much.
Now we got 3 places to go.
Yeah. I really do hope it helps the pressure on La Cava, because most people are just looking for a margarita.
Well,
yeah, they just want to get a margarita and go. They're not necessarily looking for the lounge, the sit down, the whole experience.
Well, I might not get out of Mexico now. I gotta try all
Pound down
three.
2 margaritas and waddle out, roll out.
Oh wow! Yeah, they've announced. You were saying the regular. What do you call it?
On
With
the
ice?
rocks. The one
On the
I like.
rocks.
Yeah.
That's what I
The
like.
right kind to have a margarita?
I
Yeah.
know you
The right
guys.
way?
I don't know. You gotta love that brain freeze. The Acan grapefruit with Casa Noble Blanca tequila, grapefruit liqueur, elderberry flower cordial, lemon juice, cardamom bitters, and ginger beer. Lime cucumber with Avian Blanco tequila, fresh cucumber, orange liqueur, lime juice, and agave nectar. And the guava pink peppercorn with Zignum Mezcal Reposado, guava nectar, grapefruit juice, lime juice. Well, I can't even. Well, anyways, they're all pretty exotic looking. Yummy. They got a little bit of food too, guys. You know, you can get your
itty bitty tacos.
tacos al pastor with grilled pork on fresh homemade corn tortillas, topped with green
Tomatillo.
tomatilla sauce, onion, pineapple, and cilantro. Empanadas de barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa. Thank you. And
It's painful,
it's got,
isn't it?
yeah, beef topped with. I know this is like food and wine. It's like, beef topped with chipotle sauce, Mexican crema de queso fresco. Yeah, fresh guacamole, Lindsay, with mango, chutney, pumpkin, and pomegranate seeds, served with fried flour. I can't say that either. Chicharrones and salsa Valentina. Wow. Anyways, well, so which one am I going to go to, left or right there, when we get to the?
Well, the new one gets
All.
priority.
Well,
and
everyone's
then-
going to be going to the new one, probably, right? I hope they have some seating there too.
It's hard to get Mama to go somewhere new, though, especially when it messes with her
I
margaritas.
think she'll try this, right? We're gonna have the old.
You know what she'll do? She'll take a sip and be like, "I want my regular one."
Well, they're having the regular one there. The lime, that's going to be there. That's a nice picture here on this website. So that is all very exciting. You guys have any news that you're excited about from Disney World? Anything?
I have not read the news.
You've not kept up, Lindsay. Holly, anything from you?
Not really. There's a lot of stuff happening in California that people are upset about, but that's it.
Oh, yeah, like the races you're talking about?
The races and the Paradise Pier is getting made over to be Pixar Paradise or something, and it doesn't look good.
Oh, yeah. When you talk about the makeover, did you see
The Tower of Terror.
The
Well, the
Tower-
old Tower of Terror.
the Tower of Terror in Walt
Oh, no,
Disney
this
World?
is the Walt Disney World one, the Toy Story one.
They're going to do the Toy Story on that?
People are freaking out
Is
about
that true? I
They're
thought-
supposed to be doing some sort, like they're already doing projection, because obviously with the Osborne lights being gone and there only being like 3.5 attractions right now at studios, they're trying to find a way to bring people in for a full day. And so they're supposed to be doing what it sounded like was down Sunset Boulevard, like a projection show that sounded actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And then they were like, oh, and by the way, we're going to do this whole Toy Story thing. And I'm just like,
I haven't asked Mama about that, but I don't think she'd be too keen on that either.
because we're not going, when we go for, Peter and I go for Christmas, our little, mini Christmas trip, we're going to be there at night at studios, but it's going to be for the Star Wars celebration. So they're not going to have that. And I have no intention of making a special trip for that or the jingle whatever.
It's just for Christmas, right? Like the Christmas
Yeah.
season. That's what I thought. I don't know why people are freaking out. It's going to change.
It's just a little thing. Well, the other thing that we wanted to talk about, Holly, was you had a trip. Well, of course, you live in Florida. Well, just barely, like in Jacksonville,
Stuff for it.
the top part.
It's its own little thing.
It's not really deep in the swamp.
It's not, it's not down south, but because you got a couple hours, you could be in Disney World, and we talked about your mom already a little bit. All right, Holly. Well, I didn't mention this before we got started there, that yes, we're going to talk about the secrets in Disney World, but I want to talk, I'm excited about this trip that you took with your mom recently. When was the trip that you just took?
It was September 26th through October 2nd. This is, I know we obviously we live near, we do a lot of day trips. So for us to do almost a week, this was like a big deal for us. This was our
Yeah.
celebrate, because my mom and I had talked about, we've never done just an us trip. And so I was like, why don't we do it next year? We were talking in 2016. And I said, why don't we do it next year, 2017? We can go around Food and Wine. She's never done Food and Wine. And as I was starting to plan it in my head, this memory popped up. And how I remembered it, I don't know. It just kind of is something that latched onto me when I was young. But I remember when my mom and I were on the monorail, and I was maybe like 8 or 9, and it was going through the Polynesian, and my mother looked at the Polynesian and she said, someday I'm going to stay there. And my little brain took that, folded it up, and hid it away in a filing cabinet. And when I thought of it, I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to surprise her with a stay at the Polynesian. Aww. Because she would never do it otherwise. Yeah. She could win the lottery and she'd be like, no, it's too expensive. I can't do that for myself.
Right.
Yeah.
So actually, today we're recording on the 2nd. Today is 1 year that I met Jennifer Galambos in the parks. And on our quick walk from Frontierland to Fantasyland, we talked about, I said, I want to go through you because I know it's going to be expensive and it'll be a lot easier to go through a travel agent to, pay it down little by little. So that's what I did. I went with Jennifer, and my mother was under the impression we were staying at French Quarter. And that's our hotel.
Wow. You had the whole thing.
Totally shocked her.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Keep going. I want to hear the story. Keep going.
Yeah.
Well, so, and it was hard. I don't like, I could keep surprises from Peter all day. It's like nothing. But my mom, it's a whole other thing because, she's my mom, and, I wanted so bad to tell her. And there were like times when she was having, because I'm sure some of you know, my mom does have some mobility issues. So she has good days, she has bad days. And there were some of those days, the bad days, where talking about the trip, was what really buoyed her spirits. And I was like, oh, I just want to tell her so bad. But I was like, no, I got to keep it. It's going to be worth it. So what we did, we drove down. It was a Tuesday. And I got her there under the guise we were eating at Ohana. I told her, I got us an early reservation at Ohana. Let's just go eat there, and then we'll check in. So we got to the Polynesian, and now I was shaking. I was so nervous because even though you it's a good thing, you still never know how someone's going to react. I know how I would have reacted. I would have been kind of mad in the beginning because I'm such a control freak that I would have been like, what? You spent too much money on me. You shouldn't have done this.
Right.
But so what I did, we got in the parking lot. I pulled us off, to a secluded corner of the parking lot. So if she did freak out, at least it was not in the lobby of the Polynesian.
Make a scene.
And I had gotten a custom decal for her magic band that was a print of Maui, the tiki god you see when you walk into the Polynesian.
Yeah.
And I put that on her magic band in a little baggie with a pineapple on it. And, I gave it to her. I was like, it's a late birthday present, early Christmas. She was just like, okay, whatever. And she opened it, and there was this moment where she's just, because she's from Hawaii as well. So obviously she was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. She made a Polynesian band for me.
Yeah.
And then I looked at her, and I was like, I have to tell you, I'm really sorry. I lied to you. We're not staying at French Quarter. We're staying at the Polynesian. And she starts to cry. I start to cry. We're both just sobbing incoherently. And like,
oh, wow.
She was just like, because I was not subtle towards the last month. I was like, yeah, when we're at the Polynesian, we're going to try and go to Trader Sam's and eat at Captain Cook's. And she's like, okay. And Peter's like, you're not being subtle. She's going to figure out that you're planning all of this stuff in like a 1 day,
wow,
but
that's so
yeah.
So she wasn't mad then.
Well, no, she
really well.
She was very it just was. She remembered the moment because I asked her. I said, "Do you remember saying that?" And she said, "Yeah, I do."
Wow.
So yeah, it was, and we got a perfect room. We were in, I'm going to mispronounce it, and I'm sorry. It was Aotearoa, room 2222. And we had a partial view of Magic Kingdom. So we got to see Hollow Wishes and Happily Ever After fireworks from our room.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
I don't recognize that building. Whereabouts on the property is that building?
It's towards, if you're looking straight on, like outside the lobby, it's to the left. If you come out of, where there's that little marina where they put the boats.
Yeah.
There's the Fiji building where Mike, across from that.
Oh, okay.
On the opposite side of that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I know so.
We weren't far from the Spirit of Aloha, which made me laugh every time I heard the music.
Oh, it's so bad.
I thought of y'all.
Did you hear the music? Did you think it was good?
I mean, we could hear the music a little bit from our room. We couldn't open any windows because it was still ungodly hot, and the mosquitoes, I think, were nesting in front of our.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we couldn't open any windows, but.
Okay,
we could still hear it a little bit. It didn't bother us. We were enjoying being there, but...
Did you go to Ohana that night?
No, we did not.
What if she was waiting for Ohana and then you're like...
That was actually the one thing I think she got a little mad about. She's like, so we're not eating at Ohana tonight? I'm like, no, it's later in the week. She's like, oh, really?
Okay, at least it was later.
Yeah, I would have been upset about that.
Yeah, you would have been like, what?
But it worked out. We went to Trader Sam's and shared a oa.
Oh, I love that. It's so good.
That's the
volcano one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one with the cinnamon and lights on fire and oa.
Yeah. Were you ever at Trader Sam's before?
Yeah, I went once with Peter, and that's when I got my Nautilus.
Yeah.
I always wanted to get. I got it, and I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like 100-year-old living in a 30-year-old body, but. I don't know. I like my bars quiet.
No, me too.
Like Trader Sam's, I'm glad if someone I've never been with is like, yeah, let's go, I'll take them. But it's not, like with my mom. I was like, you got to go once.
Yep, it's kind of an entertaining place, right?
Yeah, and we ate Captain Cook's that night, and I got the pulled pork nachos.
Yeah.
For the first, I think, of 3 times. That trip.
Oh, you never had them before. Did you hear about them? Did you hear about them on the podcast?
Yes, and I was like, they won't be that good. And then I took 2 bites, and my world changed. And I was like, I might divorce Peter and marry these nachos. And then I knew it wouldn't last, so I was like, I'll stick with Peter.
That is awesome. Yes, that was our other friends, David, down in Florida. That told us all about those.
And of course, we went to the Tambu Lounge and got back scratchers. So
yeah, good.
It was cool. We saw the fire ceremony. It was a nice first night. It was just a good way to just kick everything off.
That sounds so relaxing. I love the Polynesian.
What was it about the pork nachos that were so good?
You still on that?
I don't know. They all worked because if individual components, if you were like. This, I wouldn't really want it, but all of it together, I don't know. It's like Remy, when Remy's eating the different food and there's the symphony behind him.
Yeah,
that's what was happening with me in these nachos.
Well, you can thank David Castro. He's the one that turned me.
Thank you, David, because I'll send you the bill next time I go because I'm probably going to have... I know once Peter tries them, he's going to order probably 20 of them.
Like me when I was staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. I couldn't stop getting the zebra domes.
Zebra domes, exactly.
Get back to your room.
So the back scratch... Okay, I'm back to the back scratchers in the Tambu Lounge. So that's a favorite of yours too?
Well, I'm more of
Lapu Lapu?
Yeah, I like the novelty of the Lapu Lapu. I don't know. I'm more of a what sounds good. But my mom really wanted to get the back scratcher because, 1, it came with a back scratcher. And 2, when she got married in Hawaii in 1976, she got a back scratcher drink. And she still has that one from her wedding.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So she was just like...
Oh, they have yeah.
It's authentic, too. Wow. I like the practicality. Although I think Mom keeps stealing my back scratchers. I can keep getting more.
I would just throw them out. I don't know.
I love them. I don't know. Maybe it's when you get old, you can't reach back there no more.
I just like the
handy.
fruity drinks. If it's a fruity drink with rum, I'm on board.
Lindsay, Holly bulleted her trip report. It's kind of a short one here. She's just hitting the highlights, but the category is food, by the way. So
I did a whole one of food.
we're gonna go through the food category right now,
That's
right?
fine with me.
So I like, this is
I didn't
one
have
that
dinner yet.
I like this one that you got on here next. Casey's Corner with the bacon mac and cheese hot dog.
What?
And my mom had never eaten there
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
in all the years.
Yeah.
She because my dad doesn't like hot dogs. So
Okay.
it just was never an option, I guess. So I was like, no, we got to go.
Yeah.
She loved it.
Did you both have one?
We shared the foot. Because again, it's sort of like when you take someone to this the first time, it's like you got to do certain things.
Yeah.
After that, everyone can, you don't have to get the foot long. But you got to get it that first time because the look on that person's face when you bring this, giant hot dog and there's like somewhere there's a tray under there.
I know. It's so huge.
And I wanted to get my plastic cheese. So I was happy about that.
What's plastic cheese?
It's like Cheese Whiz. It used to be over at Cosmic Rays. It used to be on tap at the toppings bar.
Oh, what a world.
And it unfortunately there was an accident. It burned a child. They found the cheese to be too hot, so now they took it away from everywhere, and now you can get it at Casey's, but they serve it to you.
It's got to be doled out by a professional.
Oh, okay. But you just eat it. It just.
Like nacho cheese.
Yeah, you just dip your fries in it, your fingers, whatever. It's delicious.
I was gonna say it's got something right besides cheese.
It's cheese with a nice
It's like that orange plastic
Fries.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
plastic look to it.
Oh, I love
But it
it.
has fries in there too, right?
Well, you dip your fries in.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you just go to the counter and say, "Can I just have a plastic cheese?"
Is that what it's called on the menu?
They would know what
No,
it meant.
it's called like hot cheese or something. I don't know. I knew I was like, I want a side of the liquid cheese.
Pretty please.
That's great.
Pretty please. It's only $1,
Yeah, it's worth it.
So, do you have some snacks I see here at the?
Oh yes,
Magic
I
Kingdom?
have two
Yeah.
that I highly recommend. The first is the Cheshire Cat tail over at the Cheshire Cat Cafe near the Teacups. It's basically a chocolate croissant with like a long chocolate croissant with like frosting drizzle.
Yeah.
It's really good. I'm not a sweets person, but
I don't know that I've ever stopped in over there.
I think I've got ice cream from there once.
Yeah,
Do they
maybe.
have ice cream there? I don't know.
maybe.
They might have at some point, or maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I've never actually gone to Cheshire Cat Cafe. Like, I want to eat something at Cheshire Cat Cafe.
Sort of.
So
So
maybe
maybe
we'll have to
it's
look.
like not in the
I've walked by it many
beaten
times.
path.
Well, because it's like,
Yeah,
it's like
I mean,
that
it's
weird
quiet.
path that's like around
Yeah.
the side of the castle. That's like,
No, I know.
if you go the wrong
I know
way,
exactly where it is.
instead of going to Tomorrowland.
It's right near Cosmic Rays too, right?
Yeah, it's like right
Across
the
from
street.
Cosmic Rays.
Yeah. See, I know my Magic Kingdom.
I'm not doubting that. You've never stopped in
Yeah,
there.
I don't think I've. Yeah, so that's cool to know.
Cheshire Cat has nice toilets, though, I have to say.
Ah, really? They do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like tucked away, like right next to the castle.
Now
Those
that,
are actually part of my secret list.
that I did,
Best kept
See?
secret.
it is a secret. I
It's
didn't
like right in the
know.
center, and like no one knows it's there.
So even as a lady, you can go to the bathroom there without a wait.
It's usually pretty good.
All right, good to know. There's your first secret. We weren't even starting there. See. All right. What else for a snack, Holly?
I finally got to try the new citrus swirl float.
Oh, you did. I know you were talking about it.
What
did
is this?
Did it meet your expectations?
It was better. It's orange soda with citrus swirl.
Nice.
Oh, see, I haven't had a citrus swirl in years because I just cannot get myself away from. I love the Dole Whip float because I love pineapple and I love pineapple juice. So it's hard for me to get away from that and try the citrus swirl. And I know I like it. That's the thing.
You never had one?
I've had one,
Okay.
but it was years ago.
All right.
Yeah, it was just good. I hope it sticks around. Again, not the biggest sweets person, and I probably wouldn't say, "Oh yeah, let me have a cup of orange soda," but oh, it was so good, and it was because it was also still kind of hot out. Oh, it was wonderful.
And this is over at the Sunshine Tree Terrace.
Tree Terrace,
Which
yeah.
is the one that's near the Jungle Cruise.
Across from Swiss Family Tree.
Yeah, it's where you used to get Dole Whips, but now.
Yeah. when they switched them because they realized, oh, more people want Dole Whip.
Yeah, which I'm not opposed to because it cut down the lines on Dole Whips significantly.
Yeah.
And I think citrus swirls.
I really like the citrus swirls. I wonder though, with the float though, and hot, and maybe does it melt and you get more float than you do ice cream?
The cups are pretty good. I think they're good at counteracting that.
Okay.
The cups they serve it in.
I remember having a root beer float, and I don't know why I don't get more of them because, something about Disney World snacks. Of course, we've talked. They're huge. They're just really good. The root beer float, and someone else.
They have a good coffee float over in Auntie Gravity's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because
like a nice coffee.
Someone
float.
else was telling me about a root beer float. They really.
All the floats I've had.
They're like that was like the best root beer float I've ever had.
Auntie Gravity's makes them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is that? I'm sorry.
It's in Tomorrowland. It's right next to Mickey's Star Traders.
Oh yeah. So let's see here, Holly. What else did you have for yummy stuff?
So before we went to Nighttime Park Fair, my mom and I went to the Meisner's Lounge. This was a first for both of us.
Yeah.
And I know people love the Grand Floridian, and God bless them. I feel so awkward when I'm there. Like, I don't feel like I belong there.
Oh my gosh, I know that feeling.
I've talked about that.
I was looking at the list at the lounge, and this just the differential between the Poly and here. Obviously the Tambu Lounge doesn't have as extensive of a list. And I was looking at the drinks, and I looked at my mom and I said, "Did you know there's a 1 ounce pour of scotch that's $300?"
These are not my.
And my mom was like, "Yeah, you're at the Grand Floridian."
Yeah, I talked about that when we stayed there. I really enjoyed it. We had some transportation issues that are legendary, but yeah, I kind of don't. It's a little awkward because it's not my.
Not impressed by it. It wasn't where you belong.
Yeah, I feel out of place a little bit there. You're right, but you're talking about just at the lounge. I do like to go there and visit for sure. So
I did get to try it because one of my things I'm on a crusade to do is when I do go to resorts, try something that's resort specific because, obviously there's this like generic drink menu that's at every resort, every bar. It's the same like 8 drinks. Mm-hmm. But each place usually has one or more it can be quote unquote made anywhere, but it's specifically made at this place. So the Meisner, I got a grand cocktail, which was kettle citron vodka, pomegranate liqueur, cranberry juice, and soda water. Not normally a vodka person, but it was great. I could have easily had 12 of them.
Wow, that good.
You never would have made it to dinner, though.
Yeah.
No, or I would have made it to dinner and then been asked to leave dinner.
She would have fell in head first into their strawberry soup. That would have been embarrassing.
Handfuls of butternut squash ravioli in my pockets.
What are you talking about? I do that normally when I go there.
Oh, yeah. I just had another thought, too, about this same topic. You ever see the latest... it's probably not that new anymore, the Titanic. And, it's very Victorian.
The Titanic from the 90s?
Yeah.
1997, James Cameron Titanic.
New for me, I guess. I don't go to the movies
We
enough.
used to have it on VHS, Dad.
2 videotapes.
Yeah. The box set.
The kids love that movie. But, yeah, you think of the uppity people in the upper echelons of the society. That's what the Grand Floridian reminds me of.
And we're all Jack Dawson walking in there.
I know, with a tuxedo that doesn't fit quite right.
That's us.
I'm Jack Dawson. That's exactly right, Lindsay. I feel more like Jack Dawson than whoever the other guy's
We're going to go dance in steerage.
Exactly, with the Irish.
Yeah.
All right. So, Holly, where was dinner then?
So we went to 1900 Park Fair, and this was not, I wouldn't call this a first choice necessarily for me, but my mom really loves Cinderella. Cinderella is her favorite character. And I was like, if we're going to do a character dinner, let's do this one because I wanted to meet Lady Tremaine. I've always wanted to meet her. I think she's so cool. It was a little rough getting in because we had, I want to say a 6:30 reservation, and there were a lot of families and a lot of children screaming, and it was kind of hot. But once we got in, it was fine. The food was good. I wouldn't send somebody there on the food. I wouldn't be like, oh, you have to go. The food's really good. Because the buffet was a little confused.
I've
Like
been
there
when
was
it's been
like the
that before.
Italian, and then there's like Chinese.
No, it's true. They have a weird buffet there. They have they have their
I
select
like weird.
items, but it's like a strange assortment. Like it's not American cuisine. It's like here's what we had in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and when my mom was asking what do they serve, I like Googled it, and they were like, it can be anything of these 100 items, and I was like, I don't know, Mom.
Interesting.
Strawberry soup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, did you have anything that you enjoyed there?
The character interactions were amazing.
Yeah.
It was funny because a lot of kids were scared of Lady Tremaine. So she'd go up to their table and they'd cry and she'd be like, well, bye. She'd just like walk
But
away.
what is she supposed to do? She's Lady Tremaine.
Yeah, she's nasty.
She's not about to
right?
coddle them.
Yeah.
And she came to our table and talked to us for probably a good like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, because I asked her like how her cat was, and she said she couldn't bring him, and that she thinks her cat's more behaved than the children.
It's probably
And
true.
then my mom and I both have heart diamond wedding rings. And so when the stepsisters came around, because they greet separately.
Yeah.
And so when the stepsisters came around, they were just like throwing a fit about our rings. And they kept like calling Lady Tremaine over. And they were like, oh, I want their wedding ring. The Lady Tremaine's like, well, you have to marry a prince.
That's so great.
It was awesome. Like my little heart was just so excited for that. And
They are
we
great.
left and we were like, yeah, it was fun. That was the food again. The food's okay, but if you're like, I want to have that character experience, I 100% think it's worth it.
Yeah. That's why I booked it for January because Ellie loves
It's funny-
Cinderella too.
It's funny to get Holly's opinion on this because I see buffet and I just go, okay, that's for me. Like I don't.
You don't have any, there's no discretion. It's just, okay, buffet, I'm going to fill my face.
What's the word? I don't know. I'm not prejudiced at all.
Not picky.
When it's buffet, I am all about that.
But you know there's a difference between like 1900 Park Fair and like Boma.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I could say that. I mean, we did a buffet when we were in Fort Myers. What's that famous one that's on TV all the time? And it definitely was not like a Disney buffet.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
It's not bad.
I noticed the
By
difference.
buffet standards, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
the food is, like, the selection is weird.
Were there other characters?
Cinderella and Prince Charming.
Yeah.
Cinderella, Prince, yeah.
Yeah. What about,
They just kind of came up and they were talking to my mom and I was eating because, they're nice, but they're.
Whenever Prince
They're not
Charming
the
comes
ones
around.
I want to talk to. Like, they don't have anything interesting to say to me. But then when like the stepsisters come around, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to talk to you.
what about the fairy godmother? Was
She's
she
not there.
She wasn't there.
Oh, she used to be.
No, she's not. She hasn't been in a while.
Well, I just said she used to be. Because Mom and her sister were harassing her one time when we were at a conference.
Oh, that was years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like, we're the evil stepsisters to the fairy godmother. No, they did that. They did that to Cinderella.
Oh. They're great. I like them in Magic Kingdom too, actually. I love.
They're some of the
running.
best. They're like the only ones with the only few free roaming left.
Yeah, they're nice. They're awesome. All right, Holly, you did do Ohana then, right?
Yes, we did do Ohana. We couldn't stay at the Polynesian and not go to Ohana. I mean,
Absolutely.
It was good. I very much enjoy it. The pot stickers and the peanut sauce, I can't get enough of it. I don't know what it is. My brain tells me like there's nothing special about it, but it tastes like nothing else.
It just tickles you the right way.
Yeah.
It's like to the point where the guy, I think I ate a little bit of meat. Like I ate just a little bit of everything, and then the guy was like, "Anything else?" I'm like, "Pot stickers and sauce, please."
Just keep it
And
coming.
he brought out like 13 of them.
Oh,
And I looked at my mom like, you can have 1 or 2, but the rest are mine. And I told her going in, I was like, this is a no judgment zone. You are not allowed to make commentary on how many pot stickers I eat tonight. But what really set it like just high bar was my mother, and I'd say her a little bit more than me. I was more observing than anything else, but she had some amazing cast member experiences. One was with this young man named Kalani. He was a server, but he wasn't like in our little section. So in Hawaii, they speak pidgin English. It's a broken English. It's an accent. Mm-hmm. And she saw him, and his name tag, said Kalani, and I don't remember. I think it's at Kona. Kona's like on the other side of the big island where she's from, and she like launched into the accent, and he lit up, and he was just like, oh, auntie, and like gave my mom a hug. Because that's the thing in Hawaii, everyone's auntie and uncle, and gave her a hug and a kiss, and was like, oh, they were talking, and of course he had to go back to what he was doing, so that that was pretty cool. But what was like the top, Kalei, the ukulele player, was going around doing his stuff. My mom was singing along, and not obnoxiously, but singing along. And he asked at some point, he said, has anyone ever been to Hawaii? And my mother, as you guys know, is not shy. And yells across the restaurant, I'm from Hilo, Hawaii.
Yeah.
And, he was like, oh, cool, Hilo, and like he finished his set and he came over and because he narrates the torch lighting ceremony and it had got rained out, he was like, oh yeah, I could stay up here. I don't have to go down there. And he had like a 30-minute conversation with my mom.
Wow.
Just about Hawaii and, oh, do you know this person? I know this person. And then by the end of their conversation, it turned out my mom graduated with his cousin.
His real cousin.
His actual birth cousin.
They're all cousins.
Yeah. So it was like, wow. It was just so, because, it's something that it's hard to explain, and I know it sounds like really cliche, but people from Hawaii have this aloha, this ohana, that when you've been around it and you hear it, you see it, it's just something, and my mom misses that. Mm-hmm. So for her to have gotten that, just a little bit of it was, I would say that's probably the highlight of her trip.
Wow.
To be able, because not only did she get to interact with him, but they do a bunch of different festivals and stuff in Orlando. So he gave her his card and was like, hey, email me, let me know, and I'll tell you. So my mom's like already excited about us going down and, getting to see like the hula competitions and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
That's, what a great, not only staying at the Polynesian, but meeting up with some family.
Yeah.
So that's just so great. All right, Holly. I don't know how we're going to top that, but we're going to keep going.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
The best way you can, a pool bar, food item, and drink.
Yeah.
I love the pool bar at the Polynesian.
We never went to the main pool because it was just too busy. Mm-hmm. But we did go to the Oasis, the quiet pool, which is more on the DVC side.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Like, we enjoyed the pool, enjoyed the hot tub. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but they had a chicken avocado wrap that was bonkers delicious. Like, we ended up eating it twice. Wow. We split it because it was just that good. And I know that EJ is going to fight me on this. The Dole Whip and rum blended drink at the Poly is the best of any of the rum Dole Whips on property.
Nice.
Because it is Captain Morgan's actually blended with the Dole Whip, and it's delicious. I tried the Dole Whip and rum at Animal Kingdom, and it tasted like lighter fluid on sugar.
No, it is really strong. It's like the macadamia nut rum that. I
couldn't. I took, and I like my rum. I'm a pirate. It's in my blood. But it just.
You have to really like rum to get into it, and I can totally understand how that could be better if it's actually mixed.
I really like this Oasis pool though. Holly, you said there's a hot tub there too?
Yes.
So is there two of them now? Then there's one over by the volcano pool too, right?
Yep.
So there's two of them.
Yeah, because I didn't think there was one at the Oasis. And then when we got there, I saw it and I was like, oh, hallelujah.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That's, food and drinks and the nice umbrellas and stuff.
So where did you get the blended Dole Whip and rum drink?
It's called the Oasis. It's the bar at the quiet pool.
Okay.
The DVC pool, basically. Yeah.
They're pretty close to, those pools are kind of close to each other.
Yeah, they're not far from each other. Yeah. It's like a building separates them.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
I love the Polynesian. We could talk about this all night. But let's keep going. So we go to Kona. You got to do a little Kona. That's cool.
Kona was our last date. Now, we did have to stay at Pop Century the last night just because of how our dates worked out. And I will say this. we were in one of the new rooms. I think the new rooms are really nice. I would like to stay at Pop Century again for longer than just like one day, because I'd like to actually explore it a little bit more. It was the last day of our trip, and when you get to the last day of the trip, you're just like, oh, and we had a rough day that day, so we pretty much just saddled up to the pool bar, drank a bunch, and went back to the room.
Yeah.
I would say though, when I stay on property, because I have to drive to Disney a lot. When I'm staying on property, I want to be able to not have to drive. And I don't see that happening for me at Pop, because I know the busing it has its moments.
It's a nightmare. It's an actual literal hellscape.
So you said it, not me. So I really like the new rooms. I mean, the new rooms it was really nice with the Murphy bed. It was awesome. But I wouldn't stay there for long term. If it was just like a weekend thing for like Peter and I, then yeah, whatever. But it was nice. I will say Pop Century, I have bad memories of the all whatevers. So Pop Century kind of cleansed my palate of value, because like I said, anyway. So the next morning we drove back to the Polynesian. And we had breakfast at Kona. And for some reason, I was like on an Eggs Benedict kick this trip. I had like 3 of them over the course of the trip. And it was really good. And what was funny, my mom got whatever, like just like the eggs, meat, plate. And it said spicy ham. And she looked at the waiter and she was like, "Is that Spam?" He goes, "Yeah, we just can't call it Spam." And I was like, "I want that." So that was a neat little, that's very Hawaii.
Yeah, I was going to say that's very Hawaiian. She knew right away. She was like, that's
what the natives eat. That's funny.
So that was kind of our highlight of food.
Nice job with the food. That was fun.
Yeah, now I'm hungry, and I want a rum pineapple Dole Whip.
Any other, what are some of the highlights then beyond food, if there possibly could be?
Well, a couple really cool moments. My mom got to ride Tower of Terror twice.
Wow.
And this was the first time in decades that she got to ride it, because, she didn't realize, because when it first opened back in 1994, each row had a bar.
Yeah.
One bar. So if a bigger person than you sat, it's sort of like Big Thunder. You're kind of at the mercy of whoever else is sitting there with you. Mm-hmm. And so for her, she's not tiny, but she's not large. So she would slam down as it went up. And when I told her, oh, well, no, it's seatbelts now, individual seatbelts, she was like, I want to do it. Like, I have to do this. And again, I don't have a child, but there was a lot of moments I was like, oh, this must be what it's like when you have a kid at Disney, because it was like seeing her experience it for the first time.
Nice.
Like she was so happy. She loved it. That's why we ended up doing it twice. She was like, I have to do it again. Okay.
Awesome. All right.
And we watched the First Order March, which she loves. And, she's not a big Star Wars fan. I have no idea why she loves it as much as she does. But when she hears the music start, she is like right there. She's like, I have to watch this, which, fine with me. I think it's cool.
It's so cool that the two of you are such big Disney World fans, and you got such a nice relationship, and
it just clicks. You're like, you want to be there? Yeah, let's go.
I know you guys are having such a ball when you guys go down. So this is really an awesome thing.
I love that Star Wars March. It's so cool. They bring out. I don't know much about Star Wars, but I know that there's a female stormtrooper,
Captain Phasma.
Yes, she is so cool.
I love her so much. I'm so mad I didn't
She's
get
the
to
big
meet
silver
her during
one?
the race.
Oh,
I kicked myself for that.
I didn't know this. So how do you know she's a female?
She's silver.
She's female. She speaks.
Yeah, she talks too.
She talks.
Very cool.
But we were in the right place, and so when they do the march, I don't want to give too much away, but unless you want to know where the stand, I can tell you where the stand. But they stop halfway down Hollywood Boulevard, and they break formation, and Captain Phasma, it's all pre-recorded, but she comes up and she like puts her finger in people's face, like, I'm watching you, we'll crush the resistance.
Yes.
And she came right up to my mom and was like, like, I have my eye on you. Da, 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 da. My mom was so beyond and what I forgot, and it's one of those, I wish I had someone else there with me. They have people with cameras that are filming what's going on, and it's a live feed at the screens up by the stage.
Oh, yeah.
So the camera was like right in my mom's face.
Oh, I wish you had a picture or video of
So, Holly, did she have a 30-minute conversation with Captain Phasma?
Well, Captain Phasma's got a speech to go, and she's got to get on stage.
Well,
she did not.
Well, we didn't say that. Did we say about your mom? Your mom likes to talk, right, Holly?
Yeah, she wouldn't let her. She would have stopped her and had a conversation. Become part of her ohana.
Kept the show from moving on. That's great.
So
That's awesome. All right, let's keep going. You got lots of great highlights here.
So the second night we were there, because, I don't usually do extra magic hours because it's just not really a thing for me. But I had scored a last-minute Seven Dwarf Mine Train, and I had never done it at this point, just because I just never really did. And I had scored, it was like if the magic hour started at 9, I got one for like 8:30. Yeah. 8:30 to 9. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I got to get over there. I got from the Poly to the Fast Pass line in 15 minutes.
Nice.
Holy cow.
And when I tell you, I was on the phone with Peter when I got in Magic Kingdom, and he was talking about his day. I'm like, keep talking. I'm putting you on mute because I'm about to run, a 2-second mile to get to the back of this park.
Wow.
And
no
I got there, and I wrote it, and I'm sorry, I don't like it.
Welcome to the party.
You don't like it, huh? Well, how come you don't like the Seven?
Well, the obvious. I was so uncomfortable. I felt like a can of biscuits that exploded, and someone tried to shove them back in the can.
That's exactly what it's like.
And I was with someone, and I thought they would seat me by myself.
Oh, okay.
That was my stupidity. They sat me with someone, and
like an adult.
He was nice, but I was trying not to spill out onto him.
But there's only
so
so much
I'm
you can do.
Tense, and it was uncomfortable. I'm good. I did it. I'm good.
But besides the uncomfortable part, did you enjoy the ride?
It's hard to enjoy it when you're so uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like the pain on my legs.
Yeah.
I told Peter, I was like, I think I have bruises on my legs.
It's not built for big people.
It's a bruise machine. It makes it creates. You want a bunch of bruises on your legs? Go on Seven Doors Mine Train.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll move on.
I'm glad I did it. And I could see its appeal, and I appreciate that there is something that is a thrill, quote unquote, ride for families. I appreciate what it is. To me, it's not a fast pass. I'll fast pass something else before I do that. Yeah. But yeah.
All right.
Let's see. When we did Magic Kingdom, I took my mom to the castle to get pixie dusted.
Oh.
Because, I was all about just laying on the emotion for this trip.
All right. Laying on
she cried.
Yeah. Where do you do that? Where do you get the pixie dust?
You get it 2 places there. Magic Kingdom.
We did Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
Okay.
Usually the fairy godmothers are standing outside. There's usually one.
Yeah.
Who will do one for you.
I was like, can I get my mom pixie dusted? And she did the whole close your eyes and make a wish. And
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Boppity boo.
Cool.
And they usually do it at the barber shop too.
Yeah. So, and
that's right.
Another highlight was my mom saw Festival of Fantasy for the first time. Since again she is disabled, we did sit on the low wall, which made me think of you guys.
Best place, yeah.
It was in the shade. We watched the Muppet thing. We met JJ, and I think it's the same JJ that we saw in January, because he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey, JJ, what's up?"
Oh, really? JJ was still there?
JJ.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering if you. Yeah, that's good to know that he's still there.
Oh, that's different cast members.
Oh, different guy.
But he's always named JJ though.
So, no, you've just ruined it for me. Oh, okay.
But yeah, she loved it. She
he's
made
got brothers.
friends with people sitting next to us, of course. And, just overall the trip, like, it's not a trip where I could say, oh, we did this and we did that. And it was just us enjoying being there together. Like, sitting on a bench, watching people, just enjoying being at Disney together.
That
sounds like my kind of trip. It's so fun.
a great trip report, Holly. Thank you so much. And hey, thank you for my Figment. I was just reading, you had the 35th anniversary Epcot stuff. She sent me Figment.
If you want to hear, we could skip the story if you want. It's not the best story, but it ended happy. We both ended up with our Figments. So.
I still want to hear the story. I don't know if you want to put it on the podcast, Ed.
Yeah. They'll tell it later. Let me just say, short, the TLDR version stood in line for a long time. Disney needs to have better policies in place to combat pirates, eBay pirates.
Yeah, it's really bad. I know we dealt with that at the vinyl store when it was still open.
Oh.
In Disney Springs. There's people who go and just buy hundreds of them.
Oh, I didn't know this.
And then sell them on eBay for a huge profit.
And I wrote a letter, actually physically wrote a letter to Disney because my concern, as angry as I was in that moment, I was also more angry at Disney for putting their cast members in the situation.
Yes, because they don't get any guidance on that.
Yeah, the cast members were getting yelled at. I mean, screamed at. And I have, having the retail background, having the face-to-face consumer background I hate when people, I understand people get angry. I mean, I worked at Blockbuster. I got yelled at all the time over policies that I had nothing to do with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's obscene that a company that's supposed to be so, we love our people would put them in the situation they did. That it was rough. Again, there was a happy ending. I ended up getting 2, but not that day. Anyway, but
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got mine. Is that the one you got for me that time?
I didn't get them on that day.
Okay.
I waited in line for 2.5 hours and they sold out.
Oh, wow.
But again,
oh boy. We'll move on from that story.
Yeah. It's something they need to.
But everything else
they're
is
not
great.
perfect, but
yes,
that's very disheartening.
Good to know, though. It's good for people to know stuff like that is going on. So in case you get into that situation. So thanks, Holly, for sharing that. Yeah, we like to be positive here. So,
but it's still you got to be real.
You got to be realistic about some things that do happen. Yes, and know about that. I didn't know.
Try not to bite a cast member's head off.
No, but I didn't.
Like, it's not,
when you guys told the story about the eBay pirates, now I totally get it because. Yeah, people are going to try to buy that stuff on eBay. So
they had a limit of 10 figurines per guest.
But then they bring their whole family.
Yeah.
And then they bring 18 people and each give them gift cards for the amount. Anyway, so that's it's the same thing with the pins. It's
wow.
Basically, Disney does it used to be 2, and then Disney was ending up with a lot of leftovers, and so they increased it to 10. It's the same thing that's happened with the rose gold ears. People buy them 10 at a time.
I gotcha. Yep. All right. We're going to move on to a different topic, right, guys?
Thank you for sharing your trip report, Holly.
Thank you, Holly. That was
I'm so glad your mom had a good
trip.
time.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm
so much fun.
It was so much fun, and hopefully she might be coming down in January.
Oh my gosh.
To hang out with some geeks.
Yeah.
We're going to be there. So you're going to be able to see us in January?
That's the plan. I don't think Peter will because he's taking online classes and in-person classes and teacher. He's, all kinds of stuff. But I'm hoping my mom wants to go back down and she wants to see you guys. Yes. And, it's cooler. So she wants to go back when it's cooler. Mm-hmm. And she wants to stay at French Quarter. That was one thing. She's like, well, I do want to stay at French Quarter again.
she still likes it.
Well, you know what, guys?
Save the polybomb.
We got like an hour recorded here, but we'll do a little teaser for the secrets of Disney World. We're going to do as many as we're going to do some. Don't worry. We're going to do.
Not doing that.
We are going to do them. We might have.
I'm not done talking to Holly yet.
No, and we might have more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. So the topic that we wanted to talk about were secrets, best kept secrets at Walt Disney World, Lindsay and Holly. And because I know you guys are the experts of Disney World and you love these little secrets, you got lots of this minutia in your head. So I'm going to have you guys share it with us, Lindsay. And I think we'll go around each park.
Yeah.
We'll do one or two from each park.
Yeah, I think we only have like one or two for each. I mean, we have a few for Magic Kingdom because.
You want to start with Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Give me one from Magic Kingdom, a secret.
But I think because there's a couple of different aspects to the secrets. So there's the ones that you can actually find on stage regularly.
Yeah.
And then there's things that happen that aren't like.
That's all right.
If you didn't know what was going on, you'd be like, "Oh, I didn't realize that was happening."
All right, we'll figure it out.
So there's two different categories of things. So I'll start with something you can actually find on stage.
All right, what's something on stage?
So before you actually go into the Magic Kingdom, so you're past the turnstiles. Actually, you can see it from the turnstiles.
Okay.
Turnstiles, air quotes.
Yeah.
Before you go onto actual Main Street, there's the train station, right?
Right.
This is where they used to have the morning show, people who remember the morning show.
Right, yeah, I'm with you.
If you look up into the windows, there are frosted glass windows on the train station.
Right.
One of them has an outline of Walt Disney sitting in the train station. Like, it's just like his profile.
Oh, yeah,
You can actually see him there.
Nice.
Which a security guard actually pointed out to me one time when he was checking my bag.
He did? That's cool.
Yeah. It was pretty neat.
That's cool you had time to do that, yeah.
Yeah, I always talk to the guys.
Did you have another one you're going to give us?
I was going to let Holly go.
All right, we'll let Holly try one.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do kind of like a deep cut. 20,000 Leagues, the Nautilus. You can actually find two hidden nautiluses.
I don't know the plural.
I don't know the plural is. In the park. One is in the Little Mermaid queue. If you are, if you're looking at the water, it's like before you go really deep in, if you're looking at the water fountains and immediately look to the left, it's kind of in the rockwork. Wow. And the other one is inside of Pooh's treehouse, which, smaller people could probably see it.
I was gonna say,
I myself do not want to become on the news that somebody got stuck in Pooh's treehouse.
You're gonna Winnie the Pooh the treehouse.
Winnie Pooh's treehouse. But there's one like etched in the wood grain or whatever's inside, and I like that because obviously I miss old stuff, and I like those little nods to that original because I believe Little Mermaid is the footprint of it was the show building of 20,000 Leagues. If you look at what 20,000 Leagues was, where it was, and now where stuff is. So.
All right.
That is so cool.
Well, I'm not going to always have one, but I want to tell one that we've talked about before, which is a favorite of ours. And I know we got a lot of new listeners, so I'm going to say it anyway, because this is one of my favorites. It's a lot of fun when you're doing Splash Mountain, Lindsay and Holly. There is a little gopher that comes down from the ceiling, and you got to really pay attention and look up. And it's just before you're getting ready to go up the hill.
It's right before that corner that you take to go up the hill.
Yep, so I shouldn't say just before, but it's around that area before you head up to your certain death into the briar patch. But he's a little gopher that comes down and he screams, FSU!
And he's got a hat and a whole flag.
And he says, and you got to listen real carefully because he says,
FSU!
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 Which is
Florida State University.
Florida State University for an Imagineer who went to Florida State University. I love that one. And before I let you go again, Lindsay, you guys named a certain worm in the Splash Mountain. Didn't you give him a name?
Oh my gosh, what did we name him?
I think Mama named it Willie.
That sounds right.
Yeah, Willie the Worm.
Willie the Worm.
I'm dying for it to reopen because I feel like I have to go ride it as soon as it opens and make sure he's still there.
I'm sure he'll still be there. I mean, they would have had to cut him
Can you
down.
imagine if Willie the Worm
wasn't there anymore?
Do you remember, Lindsay? Well, you remember. Do you tell everybody where Willie the Worm is?
It's that very first scene when you go into the actual mountain where all the animatronics are. So you're outside. You go by the laundry on the line and the birds singing outside. You come around the corner. You go down Slip and Falls.
Right.
And it's that first scene where all the birds are fishing.
Yeah.
And you go underneath the little bridge into the next scene, and there's a bird fishing off the edge, and he's got a worm on his hook, and it's got a little straw hat on, and it dangles over the boat. And it's very small. It can't be bigger than like your hand. Like he's tiny.
Tiny. You got to really look for him.
Yeah.
So there's a couple fun ones to look for.
Willie the Worm.
All right, those are two of my favorites from my favorite ride.
All right, let's see. I'm going to share one that's on stage and then one that's kind of a secret, like backstage.
All right.
It's not really backstage, but we did this recently. This is another one for listeners who maybe are just joining us. It's a little fun thing, side thing that you can do on the side in Magic Kingdom is looking for the different Pascals in Rapunzel's bathroom area, the Tangled area.
Yes, yes.
There's a little sign that says you have to find different colored Pascals hidden throughout the area.
Yep, this is a good one.
10 of them, and he's like in the flower pots. He's stuck to the sides of the building. He's down by the river, and they're actual little figurines of Pascal, the little chameleon.
Yeah, they're different colors.
Yeah, they're all. He blends into the whatever he's standing in front of.
Yeah, you shared that with me this year, I think.
It was this year.
We had some time, and probably Mom was in the bathroom.
No, we were by ourselves. It was when we were there.
Oh, okay.
Just you and me.
Was somebody in the bathroom?
We got to find the Pascals. That was we went twice because we went back. Okay. It was after we found.
Well, it's a good thing if someone's in the bathroom, you have some time on your hands. Look for the Pascals.
And it's just that small area where like the charging station is.
How many are there?
10.
I think we had to.
We found like 9.
We had to Google them.
Missing.
Yeah, I think we had to Google them to find them. So
they're hard to find because they are small.
That is a great one, Lindsay. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Holly.
Okay. Let's see. I have I'm going to mush two together because they're both on Main Street, just at different times of day. The first is, and I know I've posted about this in the group, and, if any of you geeks start taking my secret spot, I'm going to be kind of mad. But I think one of my favorite things in the early morning of Main Street is to go off on that little side alley to the right, send a representative if you have someone with you, to go get coffee or whatever from Starbucks and just sit off to the side all the way in the back and just listen, because you can hear the music lesson and the tap dancing lesson. You could just hear some of the ambient noise of Main Street. It's usually very calm. There's very rarely anyone else down there. And every so often you'll get a Keys to the Kingdom tour group come by and you can listen to that, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's my favorite spot in the morning, because I very rarely am pressed up against the rope for rope drop, because, I don't tour that way very often. So this is a nice kind of way to let the crazy people go, run to wherever, and then I could just saunter over to the tiki room or whatever I'm going to do. And my other thing on Main Street, I think that a lot of people hear but don't necessarily know about, is the flag lowering ceremony at 5. I believe it happens every day at 5 p.m. It happens at the flagpole right in the center of Main Street after you come under the train. And it is one of the most beautiful, moving things that you can witness, because they usually have a veteran. When I was there and saw it with Peter a few months back, it was a World War II veteran. It was his first visit to Walt Disney World. And they lower the flag. The Dapper Dans will be singing, various Americana. And the security guards, Disney security, lower the flag. They fold it up and they present it to the vet. And it's just awesome. Again, it's something I think everyone needs to see at least one time when they're at Disney.
I don't think we've ever seen it, and I got to remember to see that. I've seen it done at the Wildwood, New Jersey, I was going to say, but it's really down at Cape May.
Because that's the only proper American flag.
Yes, because all the rest of them are either missing a stripe or a star, so they can stay up.
Ah,
yep.
Very nice. Good one, Holly. All right, I think we're going to move over to which park, guys?
Epcot.
All right, we're going to go. It's a consensus. Lindsay, you have one for Epcot?
Yeah, let's go start back over in Mexico again.
Yeah, you going for Mexico?
Yeah.
Really?
This happened not too long ago, a couple of years ago, 2015. If you remember the Grand Fiesta Tour, which is the boat ride inside,
yes, of
they
course.
used to have a video at the end of the Three Caballeros singing their signature song.
Right.
On that stage. It was just a stage, and it had like a video screen.
Right.
In 2015, they added... So there's 3 animatronics, one of Donald, one of Pedro... You got Pedro in my head now. One of Donald, Panchito, and Jose.
Ah, right.
And those animatronics were not new animatronics. They actually came, they were repurposed from the Mickey Mouse Review attraction in Magic Kingdom, which premiered in Magic Kingdom in 1971.
Wow.
So they're repurposed animatronics that they brought back, fixed up a little bit, and they threw them into the Grand Fiesta Tour. So those are actually
Antiques.
Yes, which is so cool because they really do add something to that end scene that where it was kind of bland. It's just a video.
That's really good to know.
Now it's actual animatronics, and they're older ones too. It's got a little bit of history behind them.
It's all coming back to me because I remember people vaguely talking about this, but
Yeah, it was so cool when I heard that, and
I love it.
they're very cute too.
Good one, Lindsay, because I love the Mexican boat ride. So that's good to know. It's fun to know these little
You wouldn't
secrets.
know if you didn't research it a little bit.
It makes going to the parks a little more fun and interesting. So, Holly, you got another one?
Yeah, so for Epcot, you've got, everyone knows, you got Mission Space, this giant thing. And out front, there's a planter, just an everyday, regular planter. During Flower and Garden, they'll usually have like a Buzz Lightyear topiary. Or, it's otherwise, most people, there's, nothing special about this planter, except it's the same planter that was outside of Horizons that was bulldozed for Mission Space to come. And I understand that's an extraordinarily geeky thing. So I will follow it up with something that might be a little bit more interesting to people, which is on Mission Space. They've recently, for the green mission, they changed the height requirement. They lowered it if you use a booster seat. And on the bottom of the booster seat, there's a tag that talks about just generic stuff, the numbers, and it on the side, because now that Gary Sinise is no longer a part of the attraction, it does say Lieutenant Dan in leet speak with letters and numbers. So I got some weird looks from cast members when I was pulling the booster seat up and showing my mother, look, here's Lieutenant Dan. So I recommend, unless you have somebody in your party that is using the booster seat, maybe ask cast members if I can see it.
That's a good one.
So cool. We're going to miss Lieutenant Dan, but that's nice that the Imagineers put in a little nod to him.
You guys have to help me with this one. Maybe you know this one a little better than I do, but I'll introduce it. But Mama told me about this one when we were in Mouse Gear, and she kept saying this to me, and it was just kind of an inside joke for us. It's like, it smells like garbage over here.
It's that one room. It's you can smell it really bad where the hats are.
Oh, okay.
It's that one room that smells really bad. It's like you can get it kind of all over that area, kind of near Test Track, that Inventions area in Mouse Gear.
Okay.
But specifically in there, we were in there. I remember Mom going, "It's like garbage in here."
Like every time we're in there.
Just like sour garbage.
Like year after year. It smells like garbage in here. And I think finally someone said, well...
It was one of the cast members.
Yeah, the cast member said, well, that's because there's a big garbage
chute right underneath.
Dump right underneath this floor.
I never noticed it. I don't know. I must just have a bad sense of smell.
She has a really
good, strong sense
She has
of
a
smell.
really good sense of smell, too.
But once you know that it's there, it's like, oh yeah, it does smell like garbage in here.
Well, there's one. Go smell the garbage in Mouse Gear.
You think they would add a special scents pump in special scents in that room just because they know it smells so bad? Maybe when they redo Mouse Gear, they'll try to put more cement between them and the floor and the shop.
Leave it to me to do one that stinks, Lindsay. Can you do one better than that?
Yeah, there's something new that you can find. It's not new, but the past year or so, you can find the Muppets free roaming in the very front of the park, right? Just behind Spaceship Earth now. Comes out the Muppet Mobile Lab.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a time schedule, so it's really luck of the draw if you're going to hit it or not. But it's Beaker and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew come out, and they're not controlled by people. It's literally a big cart that is totally just the Muppets. It's the Muppets and their cart, and they do a show. It'll be a 15-minute show, and they'll bring out people into the show to do different experiments on them. And they blow bubbles and throw confetti and sprit water and everything,
Nice.
and it's really neat.
Well, we were talking about things that we thought we did most of the new things this year, and we're thinking of new things to do for January. That's one I definitely want to do. We talked about
And it's just hard to catch.
the new margarita stand. So I got two in Epcot that I'm excited that, because it's unique because it's not on a schedule, so you got to catch it just right.
You're just going to like camp out.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere really to camp out there either. When you think about it, it's like kind of a ghost town. In
Right,
that area
right. Yeah, what do you do?
for 2
I'm
hours.
just hanging around waiting for
the Muppets.
Holly, I know I'm going to do one more in Epcot, right? You and Lindsay were talking about something in the
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth. Yes, Holly.
Oh, yeah. Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth. Mama told me again. She knows all these too. And but you guys tell the secret in
Many people have
Spaceship
heard.
Earth.
This is a pretty well-known secret.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. Holly, do you want to?
Well, yeah. So a lot of Disney's known to reuse a lot of their audio animatronic figures throughout the parks. It makes sense. They don't need to sculpt new molds for everything. That's why the grandmother from Carousel of Progress is also the grandmother in, the Haunted Mansion. But when it came to Spaceship Earth, they really reused a lot of people from both the Hall of Presidents and the American Adventure. And I think some of the interesting ones, you have William Taft as the Egyptian priest, the one standing by the pharaoh.
And you can blatantly see his face. Like, that's Taft.
These are fun to look for.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The writing monk, not the sleeping monk, is John Adams.
Nice.
And sorry, I'm flipping through. And the Roman senator is Teddy Roosevelt, which I just think is hilarious. It's Teddy Roosevelt. And the centurion in that same scene is Zachary Taylor.
Perfect.
So
I love that one. That's a good one.
So that's so good because it's like the presidents telling this history of the world.
Exactly. Unless you're looking, you probably don't even know. So now
Yeah,
you can look.
if you didn't know, you really wouldn't.
All right, Lindsay, let's go over to Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. What was my secret for Hollywood? Well, this one I got from you. Do you want to tell? You want to say this one?
I don't know what it is.
It's more Muppets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the one I knew from many, many years ago. I hope it's still there. Maybe Holly can confirm. But when you go into the Muppets 3D movie, just before right inside the door, there's like a movie window there, right?
It's a little ticket booth.
Ticket booth, yeah.
That's where you would go pick up your tickets.
Exactly.
If you were going to the theater.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's right to the right-hand side when you first walk in. Well, there's a mat there, and if you lift up the mat, there's a key underneath it.
Yeah, so you can get in. It's bolted to the floor, though, so don't try to
I was
pick
going to
it
say,
up.
unless somebody brought in a crowbar, and I would like to think that would have been checked by security.
Yeah.
That it's not going anywhere.
That actually, you know what? I got to tell the one from Magic Kingdom, though, because that one's one of my favorite ones.
Are we hopping back to Magic Kingdom?
I'm going to hop back over there because the ring in the floor of the Haunted Mansion.
That's got such a cool history.
Yeah, go ahead, Lindsay. You know that probably better than I do.
Yeah, so the ring, which is... there's no real set canonical lore about Haunted Mansion.
Right.
As most people know, the story is kind of... You figure it out and you fill in the blanks sort of thing.
So people have filled in the blanks over the years, right?
Yeah. So, there's the bride in the attic who's been a staple there for quite a while.
Right.
The story was that she leapt from the top floor of one of the top rooms and landed in the driveway area where you would walk out of the ride.
Where you're walking out, right.
And you could find her wedding ring in the pavement, like embedded into the pavement.
Right.
The real story was when they were rearranging the lines, they cut a pole
Right.
on the ground,
Right.
and you could see the ring of like the steel pole
It's still in the ground.
that was still in the ground, and people thought, "Oh, it's the wedding ring," but it was really just the Imagineers that just chopped this pole down, and there was a ring left, like a ring of metal.
So it's not a real Easter egg that's
So it wasn't
Imagineers left there.
Yeah, it wasn't something they actually put in for people to find, but that lore kind of developed, and more people heard about it,
Right.
And it became like common knowledge, basically, that was the bride's ring. Well,
I always thought it was the bride's ring till someone finally told me this story.
Yeah, and then when they started redoing the Haunted Mansion quite a few years ago, they repaved that area so the ring was gone, and people
Complained.
pooped their pants over that.
Yeah.
Because it was such a cool thing that people had kind of...
People went wild.
Yeah, talking about that. But the Imagineers listen, they've heard all the stories, they know
Right.
what's popular in the parks, and they actually did put in a wedding ring into the pavement over in the interactive queue, so you can actually go find an actual real wedding ring.
Okay.
It's usually hidden under a trash can.
So the old ring is gone now?
The old ring is gone.
Oh,
It's gone. It's been gone for a while.
All right.
But you can actually find it's over in the corner near the very end of the queue, kind of where the tomb for the ship captain is that bubbles over. It's in that corner over there.
Right.
And usually if you ask the cast member, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's right there."
Right. All right. So, well, good thing we have park hoppers and annual passes, Holly. So we'll go back to.
You all abandoned me in studios. It's okay. I understand.
I know. It's we're Holly's favorite park. I mean,
We're back.
We're going back to Magic Kingdom. Sorry.
We're back. Holly, tell us something from Hollywood Studios.
So one of my absolute fascinations with studios, and I know everyone knows I love it. I will defend it. Is the Roger Rabbit footprints? Both literally and figuratively. And when the park was being brought to fruition, Roger Rabbit was supposed to play a much larger part, and he was actually going to have his own land. But that's a whole other thing. So there's still some Roger Rabbit references. There's 3 that I know of that you can look for. One is, like I said, his footprints out front of the theater that I don't go to anymore because it doesn't exist.
Aww.
And yeah, still sad. And when you're coming in, you can see a Maroon Studios billboard with Jessica, Roger, and Baby Herman. And the coolest one, the one I think gets missed a lot, and I usually like to point people to, is above Hollywood and Vine, there's 2 windows. One says Eddie Valiant, Private Investigations, All Crime, Surveillance, and Missing Persons. And then right to the left of it is the silhouetted blinds with, like, when Roger Rabbit, went through the blinds in the movie and left his silhouette.
Yeah.
Those same ones are there.
Oh, that's so cool. I gotta go see that.
Yeah, like, that's one of my things. Like, anytime I see that, because I love Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit was one of those, like, formative movies for me. And it's just one of those kind of cool little nods that you see and you're like, oh.
Nice.
Yeah, because they really pulled him out of the park, and, like, after the 2000s, he was gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's not Disney, right?
Oh, he is.
Oh, he is Disney. Okay.
Yeah. Touchstone, which was a Disney, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to be in the park. He used to be a roaming character.
All right. Do we have any other Hollywood studios?
We can't talk about Hollywood Studios and not talk about the bagging of the fish.
We've talked many times about the bagging of the fish.
So if you want to see the bagging of the fish, your best bet is to get a Fast Pass because it's most visible and I think only visible from the Fast Pass area now.
Okay.
This is for Fantasmic. Get yourself a Fast Pass and go sit as far to the left as you can of the theater. So you're going to go all the way to the end. You can still get a good view of the stage. It's fine. Don't worry. You'll be okay. And you actually get to see a lot of the boats. So anything goes in the water, you'll get to see them go farther. And it's so cool to watch them stay in character until they get all the way behind the mountain because the show, like, their lights will turn off, but they'll still be in character all the way through.
Okay.
Which is really neat. But near the end, when the big riverboat comes out, you'll see Ariel and Prince Eric on the very back of the riverboat, and Ariel's in her fish mermaid form.
Of course.
Sitting on the back. She's the only character who's sitting on the boat. Prince Eric is standing next to her just waving and doing his ribbon dance thing. So right after the riverboat scene, it switches to Mickey Mouse at the top of the mountain. The lights go off on the riverboat, and you'll see all the characters evacuate the riverboat. They go inside the building.
Okay.
Because Mickey's throwing some pyrotechnics up on the mountain. So it's not safe for them to be on the riverboat when this is happening.
Right, there's fire coming, shooting down from the top of the mountain.
Mickey's causing a firestorm.
Right.
If you keep watching the boat and don't just ignore Mickey, you've seen it a million times, watch the boat, you'll watch Prince Eric grab a big black bag, put it over Ariel, and she'll just sit there with her fin over the edge of the side of the boat. The rest of the time, you'll be able to see her lit up by the fireworks, just sitting there with her bag over her head. Prince Eric leaves her and goes backstage.
She's just left there with a bag over her head.
Yeah, sitting quietly still on the back of the riverboat with her fin out. Because it doesn't reach all the way down her fin, because her fin goes down quite a bit.
Because she can't move, so.
She can't get up and walk away, so they protect her.
They bag her.
They put a fireproof bag over her head.
The bagging of the fish.
And she sits there.
I think I know what my Halloween costume next year is going to be.
Just a little mermaid fin with a big black bag over it.
Awesome.
That would be a really funny costume and not so scary.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That is a classic, Lindsay. We've talked about that.
How could you not love that?
I love it. And do we have any more from Hollywood Studios, or are we going to go to Animal Kingdom?
I think we're going to go to Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom, all right. Holly, want to go first?
Yeah, so I don't have a lot for Animal Kingdom because I'm not the biggest fan of Animal Kingdom. But something that does intrigue me, and I know I've pointed it out before, and there's actually two. So way back when it opened in 98, I want to say, is that when it opened? Mm-hmm. They had this thing called Discovery River boats that went around the waterway around the tree. And it didn't last very long, but there are two things that are left from it. So where Pandora is now was supposed to be Beastly Kingdom, and when you're walking over the bridge to Pandora or sitting outside the Nomad Lounge, if you look across the water, there's a gathering of rocks that look like a dragon that you know was supposed to be, because obviously that land before Pandora became Camp Minnie Mickey, which was supposed to be a temporary holding place before Beastly Kingdom that was going to have a dragon ride. So this was kind of like a nod to what could come. Mm-hmm. And the other thing you can see, if you brave the far corner of the smoker section around by Festival of the Lion King, there's these like water geysers that used to, you know, like fountain and spray and all kinds of stuff. But since, you know, no one ever really goes over there, it's just kind of sitting there decaying. So that's kind of my, like, and when I see those, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the rocks is really cool. You can see them from the lounge outside of Tiffin's.
Yeah, the Nomad Lounge.
Yeah. Oh. In another world. I was like, oh yeah, dragons, and I didn't hear you say that.
I get it. I get really sad when I think about what we could have had with Beastly Kingdom, but, you know, that's for another day.
Do you have any for Animal Kingdom, Lindsay?
Yeah, I got a good one.
Oh, you got a good one. Okay.
This one is concerning Dinosaur.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yes. You were telling me about this one. You're right.
There's actually a picture that goes along with this. So if you're interested, maybe we'll post it on the Facebook page when it comes out, when this episode comes out. So in Dinosaur, you know, near the end of the ride, they take your picture when the Carnotaurus comes up at you and screams at you. This is not the last one that comes straight over your head. This is the one that takes the actual picture.
Yeah.
So it's on your right-hand side, typically, and it's the big animatronic Carnotaurus that moves and it screams at you and takes the picture. When that dinosaur goes down, they actually have a B mode Carnotaurus. B mode is like, it's basically like their secondary mode. So they can keep the ride running, but it's not fully functioning. So if you look to the left during this attraction at any time, they actually keep the B mode dinosaur on stage, and you can see him on stage regularly. He's just not lit up.
Right.
And it's just a Carnotaurus head on a stick with lights on both sides of him. And he has a camera, too, on his side. So when A-mode dinosaur Carnotaurus goes down, they can switch the camera over to the left and turn on his lights, play the sound from that side, take your picture, and you can actually see him on stage if you look left normally.
He probably looks all right
He looks horrible.
When the lights are on.
If you didn't know the A mode dinosaur was there and you were riding when it was in B mode, you would never know that, like, oh, this is
B instead of A.
Yeah, this is weird. It's not moving or anything because it happens so fast. It really that part happens so fast and you're usually being jostled around.
Yeah, right.
Shakes your eyeballs and stuff. It's easy enough to fool you. But there's some great pictures of people who had their picture taken on the ride people who've ridden it before.
Yeah.
And they see the B mode one light up instead of the A mode one, and they're like, their faces are like totally confused. Like they're like, what is happening?
Oh, really?
Because it's on the wrong side.
I'm sure I would be duped.
And that happened earlier this year. And there's a whole topic on it. If you want to look it up, there's a whole like forum on it. Like, is this real? Like, did this actually happen? There's actually pictures of the B-mode dinosaur. Just a head on a stick with some lights. So look for the B-mode dinosaur if you ride that one a few times. It's a fun little thing to see. Because he's big, too. It's not like he's little.
Exactly. He's there. He's in the dark most of the time.
There's another one that reminds me of, that reminds me of Magic Kingdom. There's one in Magic Kingdom like that, too. Like, where if you look the wrong way, you'll see something weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's behind... Oh, yeah. This might be Disneyland, though. Is it Disneyland or Disney World? Let me say what it is.
Okay.
Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. There's something weird if you look backwards after the...
Disneyland.
Yeah, it's Disneyland. I have to say it because it's so weird. If you look behind you during the Heffalump scene, after the Heffalump scene, you can see the three heads from the Country Bear Jamboree, the mounted heads. They're up on the wall.
Really?
Behind you. And they're like lit up.
That's
because they bulldozed, or they remodeled their country bear for Pooh.
Yeah.
So that was the whole thing. That was like the nod too.
It's so weird.
That
It's
is
like,
weird.
that's like scary weird though, because like if you were to look back and just see them, you're like, holy cow, what is that?
What are they doing there?
They do
How'd
not
they get
belong.
there?
Which one of these is not like the other?
Exactly. Well, Holly, this isn't really a secret so much, but you told a very cute story before we hit the record button of Joe Rody.
This kind of has to do with the B mode.
So
Sorry.
we'll finish off with that cute story that you told, which is kind of related to a sort of a secret about the Yeti.
Well, it's not really a big secret.
Some people might not know this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the Yeti in Everest was at the time the most technologically advanced, the biggest, the best. And when it first opened, it used to take a swipe at you. That was its movement. And people that rode it swear it was the most, just amazing thing that they've ever experienced. But because of some miscalculations, the constant swiping of the Yeti was causing structural issues because he's built into Everest. He is built into the mountain.
Right.
So they had to put him onto B mode where he would paw at people. And then they realized that was too much. That was still causing too much issues. So they just turned him off.
Right.
And added some strobe lights, gave him the nickname Disco Yeti. Added some fans, So Joe Rody, and I'm sure if you don't know the name, Google him because I'm sure you've seen him. He's sort of been one of the big Imagineering faces for the parks for quite some time. And he had tweeted out about a week or so ago that he had his passport. He was traveling internationally. He was in a line, and the person looked at his passport, looked at him, looked at his passport, looked at him, and said, "Are you ever going to fix the Yeti?" Because that is the thing. He is sworn. He is like, I don't care how many people will hate me. I'm going to fix the Yeti. Because to fix it, they're basically just going to have to chop the top of the mountain off and then figure it out. And I personally foresee it happening after Star Wars opens. I see once Star Wars Lands opens and the heat off of Pandora and all that, I could see them closing Everest down for it's going to probably be a year to two.
Yeah.
It'd be worth
They're
it,
actually,
though.
that's an awesome story, Holly. I was laughing when you told me that. And yeah, he thinks he can get off work and get away from people. And the guy,
And
What about the
now,
Yeti?
they've lit it up.
the security at the airport gets him. But
What about the airport, Holly?
Well, no, it's that the Yeti now, because guests were complaining that they couldn't see it. That people were
Yeah,
like, "Didn't
they
you
were
see the
missing
Yeti?" And they're like, "What Yeti?" So they put lights on it, and I know I'd posted a video of it a few months back. I'll repost, but it looks awful.
Yeah, he's
I
not
would
looking.
rather be like, "Oh, was that the Yeti?" versus, "Oh, there's the Yeti in his full." Like that first time I saw it, I was like, "Wow, he's bigger than I realized." And then the second time, I'm like, "Okay." It's like, at least with the strobe lights, there was some mystery. Now it's just like,
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing him in all his Yeti glory. It was like, it's. I think the reason people weren't seeing him is because it does go very fast by him, and people are so rattled after, because it's near the end of the ride. They're so rattled by the ride, like you were so like nauseous and ready to get off that ride that they have their eyes pretty much half closed.
Yeah.
And they didn't look for him.
yeah.
But he's there. He's very much there. And the strobe light, they should have just kept the strobe light and left him in the dark.
Well, it reminds me of, we did the Magic Kingdom Marceline tour at Magic Kingdom. And one of the things I found very fascinating, first of all, they take you behind the Haunted Mansion.
The ballroom scene.
Yeah, they take you behind the ballroom scene, kind of the back room underneath. And one thing they talked about was the glass there that does
The Pepper's Ghost illusion.
Exactly, there's the Pepper's Ghost. And that was helicoptered in. It was like one of the most difficult things. It's the biggest piece of glass in the world.
Single sheet of glass.
Yeah, single sheet.
Because it goes 3 stories.
Exactly.
And it's long. You know how long the ballroom scene is.
I don't know, exact dimension of it, but it's the biggest. And if you were ever to have a earthquake there in Central Florida and that thing were to crack, That would be one. That'd probably be it for Pepper's Ghost in the Haunted
I'm
Mansion.
telling you, if we're having an earthquake in Central Florida, then probably going to Disney is not going to be on everyone's mind. It's probably the end times.
But they'd have to cut the top off of Haunted Mansion to get another piece of glass in there that size. So, all right, those were awesome, guys. Of course, there's tons more. We could probably do an episode like this again. But Holly, this was fun for your first permanent hosting of our show. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy getting to geek out, and I know Peter appreciates not having to be the only person listening to me.
That's right. Well, I'm ready to finish up, but I promised a couple of announcements, surprises. All right, so the first announcement is, I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm an official independent travel agent with Fairy Tale Concierge.
Woo!
So, yeah, we're very excited. And EJ, Jennifer, and I will continue to work as a team, and we're all going to work together under Fairy Tale Concierge.
That's awesome. Are they still sponsoring?
So not technically sponsoring. No.
Advertising?
Yeah, we're still going to work together. So I'll tell you a little bit. So, and actually, Mama is very excited about this. She
spent 4 hours at Judy's house watching videos.
They're working on the training. They're going to help me with the back end, kind of all that stuff that's got to happen. And we've been actually doing some of the training. You have to do the Disney official training and get, I don't know, certified. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Yeah, so she's going to help me out, and so we're going to help plan your Disney vacations if you'll have us also. And so if you want to work with EJ, Jennifer, or me, you can go to our website, and there's going to be a request form out there, and you can get a quote. And then one of us will contact you. So we're going to just team up.
Split it up.
And do it together, yeah. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, and so the other thing you want to do is just get up onto our newsletter. That's the Geekin' Gazette, and you can get your Disney World info that we send out for that, but we'll also keep you posted with any kinds of that trip promotions that Disney World is always doing. So,
always good to look at.
Yeah, so whenever there's good discounts for Disney, we'll be letting you know that through the newsletter. Oh, this kind of goes together, Lindsay. So I don't have this thought all the way baked out. And it's a possibility, but we've been talking about doing a Geek and Family reunion for a long time. Mm-hmm. Just talk. I want to get really serious about it, though, now.
Yeah.
Because this gives us an opportunity to book maybe a block of rooms.
Interesting.
And do a Geek and Family reunion. And so I am proposing that we look at, and if you guys are interested in this, again, we'll have a place for you to talk about it on the Facebook group. So I want to see if there's people interested. You can email us and let us know if you're interested. But I'm thinking about the first week of December next year.
That's really soon.
Yeah. So combine those two announcements together. And the Geek and Family reunion would be a great opportunity for people. We here see a lot of ladies, especially, that maybe wanted to go just do a ladies only trip. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking like a four-day weekend, like that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And just pick a block of rooms that we can get and maybe get a little discount on. So we'll start kicking this idea around. We started kicking it around a little bit with the Super Geeks and see if there's interest in doing that.
It's going to be fun. I'm there.
Crazy.
Your game, yeah. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And if there's, even the couples, sometimes maybe they don't want to go with the kids. This might be a great opportunity to get away for a long weekend.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to do like something together, maybe a dessert little party or something, or
I'd love to do the big boat for Illuminations.
Oh, you just took that. Maybe we talked about this already, Lindsay.
There's a cruise on.
Well, for Illuminations, you can get a party boat.
Yeah, there's the party. Well, there's that one, and then there's the one for Wishes too.
Yes, exactly. Over at
Seven Seas Lagoon.
Seven Seas
That
Lagoon.
one's a lot more expensive, though.
Yeah, so I think we're up for suggestions. I want to see if there's interest for it. There is actually a promotion for December going on right now, and there are some discounts for if you wanted to book. I actually got a book before November 15th, and you can get in on some discounts that are happening in December of next year. There's a name for it. I should have wrote it down. But there's a holiday kind of package deal that you can get. So anyways, that's the big announcement.
Yay!
So yeah, we're gonna do the travel agent thing. Exciting. And we're gonna share it with EJ and Jennifer. That was really important to me, that the relationship stayed intact.
Yes, 'cause we love
and
them
they can
very
help
much.
me and train me. And so we'll do this travel agent part together. So,
And if I could just jump in, I know there's probably people like me who are listening going, I don't need a travel agent. I do everything myself. I will tell you, I was so happy to have Jennifer because she was there to book my fast passes. She was there, I did do my dining because I have to have some good, stuff to do. But, I really am grateful for her. I'm grateful for everything she did for us. And a lot of times it's a good thing to book, and then these discounts, sometimes they just drop. They'll be like, oh, we're going to have 5 rooms for, a ridiculously low price, and having someone that's going to be there to just snag that for you is amazing.
Right.
So yeah, I even if it's not something you want to do every trip, I cannot recommend going with these guys more than, like, I'm already thinking about, a surprise trip for Peter.
that's right. So, well, yeah. So, Holly, thank you for bringing that up, because yes, we're going to be there for you. So, for someone that's affiliated with our podcast, a lot of times people book with us because they love us. They'd like to share keep it in the family, like I've always said in the beginning of the podcast. And that is awesome. But there's a practical reason too, because you will get, as soon as those, stay on our good side, because as soon as those things come out, sometimes they go fast too.
Yeah, but the average person isn't staring at Disney deals all day, every day.
Right.
Even if you're a huge geek like we are.
And we'll be the first to know about them because we're inside the portal. Mm-hmm. And we get emails straight away from Disney telling us about those deals. And the other thing is, and especially if you're new and you haven't been to Disney World in a long time, you absolutely need to use a travel agent like us, that people that know Disney World.
And we'll get to know you as well.
Well, I'm working with someone right now from work, and it's really fun. She knows absolutely nothing about Disney World, and she's planning a year out. And we're going to help you do from soup to nuts. We'll help you book the right room for you at the right budget, and talk about the food and the meal plans and all those options and the ticket options, and help you learn about all that stuff, and then even help you with your touring, so you don't waste a lot of time and you get your fast passes. So we'll do all of those extras for you, and we will become close friends. So that is fun. I'm looking forward as that progresses, and Mom and Auntie Judy will be helping us with that too. So hopefully that's for you guys to check out, and then maybe we'll be able to go to Disney World more too. So,
I mean, I like that because then I get to see my northern family.
Yeah. All right. Yes. I mean, my plan was I'd like to do this fall or winter trip with the Geek and Family every year, and then we might probably do a January trip every year. So, all right. That was the 2 things that I wanted to mention. So let me do my closeout. We always say the best part about podcasting and the show are these friends and the people we meet, the trip ideas we share. And so definitely get a hold of us through our email list. And it's called the Geek and Gazette. We're going to send an email every week, and it's got our favorite news story from Walt Disney World, a planning or money-saving tip, and there's always something interesting that's happening in our Geek and Family that we're talking about that's in there. And, if we've got a discount from Fairy Tale Concierge, we're going to let you know through that email list. And this, if Facebook ever goes away, so I'd love to have your email so we can stay in contact and keep the family together. All right. So that is, if you sign up too, I'm going to put some other goodies in there. But for right now, we have a planning spreadsheet that helps you plan and track all your days in the park, your ADRs, your fast passes, park hours. And if you use us as a travel agent, we'll help you fill that out for you. But that's fun to share with your group and your family. Just put it on a PDF, put it on your phone. We text it to each other. That's how we use it. It looks really great, and it's easy to use. So you'll get that free if you get it onto our email list. Go out to our website, geekinonwdw.com, for that. And boy, you guys, can you believe the amount of engagement we have on our Geek and Family Facebook group?
Awesome.
It's like,
There's always someone there.
I was counting. There was like 10 posts before I got on the podcast just from today. and there's just information being shared there all the time. Well, but it's private and it's closed, and if you want to get on there, then you'll get to a couple of questions. There's like 3 questions it'll ask you. And
it's not a test; just answer them.
It's to keep the trolls. It's to keep the trolls out. I want to know that you're interested in Disney World. You probably listen to our show, and you got a fun and positive attitude. So search for that group on Facebook and request an invite. And then once you're in, please introduce yourself, because we'll all say hi. They have a new feature now where it tells me all the new people who joined, and then I can
do a huge post.
It helps me create the post, and then people are introducing themselves. It's been really great. I actually like that new feature. And if you just want to email me directly, kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. We'd love to have you come on the podcast if you want to do that, or give us some feedback for the show. At Geekin on WDW on Twitter. Voice recording, GeekSpeak, 860-294-4774. If you'd like to leave us a message, voicemail. And Holly, you like to do that when you're down in the parks. Tell us what's going on.
I do, and in fact, I got Peter should be doing one about Mission Space, because he finally rode the new Orange, and he has some thoughts on it.
Oh, I want to hear that. I am excited.
Yes, I love getting those voicemails, and we'll play them on the show. Thank you so much. Retweeting our Twitter posts, sharing our Facebook postings. Tell all your friends about our show. It's really growing. I'm so excited about it.
So proud.
I am so proud. It's so awesome. I love seeing us ranking high in iTunes. So thank you so much. It's all because of you guys. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you and listening to us and geeking with us every single day. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Lindsay.
Yay, Holly! I loved hearing about your trip with your mom. That was so nice.
It was, like I said, it was really. It had some rough points because of the heat. Mm-hmm. It was.
I'm not I forgot that they put the big light on the Yeti, and now I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh, it's rough. Like I said, because your first time you do it, you're like, oh wow, like it's an impressive animatronic, and then the second time you do it, you're like, wow,
that looks awful.
That looks awful, because he's just like, he kind of reminds me of like the old Disneyland Yetis from like the Matterhorn in the 70s.
70s Yeti.
Well, he is a disco
yeah, he's
Yeti.
The disco Yeti, but now it's the bad 70s. Worse than disco.
I'm going to record.
Tour.
So I'm going to turn off my mic so that I can play this intro.
Okay. Oh, they were in Tokyo Disneyland, too.
Don't talk, Lindsay. Turn your mic off.
Why?
Because I'm going to play this intro. All right. I can't even hear myself, though. Let me just make sure
Is Holly still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just trying to mute my microphone so you don't hear street racing and cats and street racing cats.
I love to hear the kitties.
My gain was down low. Okay. I guess it's all right.
Kitties.
All right, here we go. She misses the Dreamfinder walking around character. I didn't even know that existed. That was before our time, Lindsay.
Dreamfinder.
I know. She's been known to talk. What? Oh.
Stalk.
She's been known to stalk Streetmosphere up and down Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood Studios.